probably wouldn't have even voted for Austin. Like, no one even knows what they're voting on. You might as well have got a fucking bag of fucking raffle tickets and just pulled out a raffle ticket and said, you're evicted. Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The way he went out was awful. Like, James C gave him a hug, James Jordan gave him a hug, and then he just goes up the stairs. Everyone's all off greeting the new housemates. Everyone just ignores Austin as he leaves. It's terrible. I don't think he got booed because everyone probably in the crowd felt so sorry for him. It was just, the whole thing just left a really, really bad taste in my mouth. And the worst part is, they swapped Austin, who was actually my favourite person in the house, for a bunch of people I fucking hate. So it's not a good swap. I was glad to get rid of Angie, but for Austin to go out and for him to go out like that, when he was so good last time, and he would still have been good this time for kicking off and causing rows, and he is a good person at heart. And I just think, fuck you, Big Brother, that you treat your housemates like that. You don't treat them with respect. And for them to not even have his fucking best bits lined up. You're telling me you couldn't get the fucking editors to put together 12 lots of best bits or whatever it was? Like, what the fuck? Are you telling me you didn't even have 2 or 3 of the people who you thought who might go lined up the best bits? I've never seen anyone go out and not get best bits. Hold on, Bots had Bots bits for him, so I just thought that was just really like, ugh. It was just nasty, low class. And that's what Big Brother is. Bringing in these Geordie Shore people, low class. You could have fucked off fucking Geordie Shore apprentice and Kim Woodburn. Who gives a fuck about that? And spent the money on one decent housemate like Perez. Perez says he wants to do it for the right money. Just give him the fucking money. Give him some of Ray J's money. Don't pay Ray J the whole lot. How much do they pay this fucking Geordie Shore cunt? 10 grand? This apprentice idiot, 20 grand? Pay out some proper fucking money. Pay out like 300 grand and get Perez, you fucking tight cunts. It's not like you're spending any money on the task or anything like that. You don't know how to run your own show. You don't know your target audience who've been watching since fucking day one. And a few of us, very few of us, are still watching. You're always trying to appeal to these fucking reality TV muppets, these fucking scumbags from these fucking other inferior reality shows. These are inferior shows, and you're trying to poach people off them. Why? No one even wants to watch those shows. Even my own mother rang up today and said that was so unfair what happened to Austin. My mum hates Austin, and then said she couldn't even watch it now because of Chloe. So you're actually turning viewers off rather than turning them on. Why? Just so you can get a fucking headline in the Sun. Oh, Chloe takes her clothes off. Grow up, Big Brother. Honestly, you treat us like fucking idiots. Like, seriously, is that the baseline of your programme? It's meant to be a social experiment, not bloody care in the community. Ugh. So Austin did seem pissed off. He seemed pissed off when he went. And he seemed pissed off in his interview. He said, last time the British people fell in love with me. And little did he know, this time they thought it was a twat. But anyway, I'm sure Austin was probably pleased to just go home and see his boyfriend. Yeah, that was pretty much it for that episode. But the whole thing just, ugh. It just irks me. Just the unfairness of it irks me. It reminds me of, like, when Letitia got evicted because Jason decided to just evict her on the spot. It's not fair. It's not fair to let people evict like that. And fair enough, if it goes your way, it's brilliant. It's great TV. Like, if Callum would have gone, I would have been laughing my arse off. I would have. And it would have been good. But it still wouldn't have been fair. And it's not fair when it's Austin. It wouldn't have been fair if it's Callum. It just would have been enjoyable if it was Callum. And it's not enjoyable when it's Austin. Things should be fair, and they're not, and it just bugs me. And I think that's part of the reason why James D looks so pissed off for the rest of the evening, because I think he liked Austin, and I don't think people like seeing Austin go out like that, and let alone seeing who replaced him. So we're now on to Saturday's episode. So this is the Friday daytime stuff, so Austin is still in the house at this point. Spencer said to Jamie about Jasmine, "Your captain save a hoe," because Jamie said he wanted to protect her. That's nice. Apparently that's an expression in America. Yeah, thanks for bringing that one over, Spencer. Jasmine's been wearing that like lace-up boob top for like 2 days now. First, I said she looked like Carla Connor from Coronation Street. That lace-up top looks like something Liz McDonald would wear, and her boobs, oh god, so plasticky. Look like those fake comedy boobs you get in like party shops. Like, oh, it's not good. Jasmine's getting way too much airtime. I don't care if she's bored or fed up or whatever. Fuck off. Heidi and Spencer were saying about Austin, he's not British. He doesn't know about British things. He probably knows more than you two do about British things. And he says fucking hell. And he lived in Yorkshire for like 9 years, so, you know. And Colleen was in the garden bitching to Nicola, and she said, oh, I think Austin should go for his own good. Then Austin came out and sat there with them. And then Colleen was obviously twitching because she thinks the public thinks she's two-faced. Then she's like, oh, Austin, I might as well say it to you as you're here. I think you should go tonight. And Austin just sat there and like, yeah. And I thought, this is just Big Brother trying to cover their arse, basically saying Austin wanted to go anyway. Fuck you, Big Brother. I see you. I know what you're doing. That doesn't make it acceptable to send Austin out that way. So, fuck you all. Then Spencer was like trying to wind Callum up or something, saying, oh, the thing you really need for your image is like a six-pack. And Callum was like, oh, my six-pack days are behind me. Like, I'm past it. Oh, you know, he's not a lover anymore. He's not a lover anymore, right? Did you know, I heard on the street, on the BB streets, that Callum has got a daughter. I have never, ever, ever heard him mention that daughter. Oh, and he seems like such a nice guy, like the kind of guy who would mention it if he had a daughter. Interesting. Then Spencer said to Callum, oh, we're two different markets. Markets, okay. I think Spidey as a brand is more powerful than Callum and his bloody mishmash accent and mishmash hair and mishmash personality, his fake personality, and that one that he's actually got underneath. I had a drink about 2 minutes ago and I think it's already affecting me. But that's the first time I've laughed there, so that's good. Oh, Jamie's on the hunt for a new storyline now. Jasmine doesn't like him. He's decided he now fancies Bianca, but he's worried Bianca doesn't like him because she thinks that he's chosen her second. That's because you did choose her second, bitch. Jamie O'Hara is only 30 years old. 30 years old. He looks 40. He is disgusting. How can you look like that at 30? God, he must have really worn himself out playing football because he looks fucking ragged. He is wretched. Now, I thought... Now, correct me here because I'm pretty sure it's not right. Big Brother said, the hatch is now open for Jasmine to collect her business plans. I never did see what Jasmine collected out of that hatch. I'm pretty sure it wasn't her business plans, though. If so, what would her business plans look like? Get in love triangle, be a bitch, moan about my public perception, get booed. I guess that would be her business plan. Cha-ching! I wonder what she's going to do when she's older and she can't be in love triangles anymore. Ugh, Jamie was being gross to Jasmine, going, oh, I think you should do squats naked. I think you should do squats naked on Callum's face or something like that. Like, and then Jasmine was like doing sit-ups or something. She was looking up Jamie's shorts and she said he didn't have any pants on. In a way, I kind of admire Jasmine's sexual confidence. Like, everyone's like, oh, Jasmine, what a slut. Oh. Jasmine doesn't actually care what you think of her or what I think of her or what anyone thinks of her. She just is herself, and in a way that's to be admired, even if she's a cunt, because I just get the feeling stuff just bounces off her. She just doesn't care. Insert joke about her boobs there. But I think it's good to be that confident in yourself. I don't think that's a bad thing. Oh, this is when she had an argument with Stacey about Nutella or something. Like, I don't know, there's less calories in Nutella than peanut butter or something. I don't like Nutella and I don't like peanut butter, so I can't really take a side in that argument. Now, Jamie and Bianca were talking about how like they can't really be themselves in the Big Brother house. Like, they're both holding back. I thought, oh, that's good. That's good for the viewers to watch, isn't it? two people in their 30s holding back on their actual feelings about things when we're trying to watch a fucking program about real people and how they react to situations. Fuck you in there holding back. I don't want people holding back. I want people letting it all hang out. Ugh, game planners. So then they showed really briefly when Angie went. They actually went like through Angie's eviction and Austin's eviction really quick for once. So we saw the new people come in. James C did actually say goodbye to Austin. And Spencer was introducing himself to Kim, and she's like, "You were a little pig last time." That's not a great way to endear yourself to people, is it? And then Spencer said hello to Chloe, and he's like, "Where are you from?" She's like, "I'm from England." And he's like, "What accent is that?" It's like feral subspecies. Oh God, I don't like what Chloe brings out in me. It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. Because I always say, like, my podcast is like it's all in jest. Like, I don't really hate anyone. Like, I wouldn't actually want to physically kill any of these people. With Chloe, I would actually, if I was driving my car along the street, be very, very tempted to just turn my car into her if I saw her crossing over the pedestrian crossing. So it becomes a bit of a conflict of interest, because I always say it's all in fun, like I don't really hate anyone, blah, blah, blah. And then she comes along and I'm just like, oh, how much is a hitman, you know? That's difficult. I've just thought about Callum's jumper with swallows on. Or Batman, if you're Chloe. I actually have a jumper very similar to that. That was the only funny thing she said so far. I'm sure he must have corrected her on that, but they just cut it out. Oh yeah, so then they had this poll. This was on Friday night. They had this fucking poll to send 6 housemates to hell. I tried to vote in this poll and the app wasn't working, so basically you might as well have just done a lucky dip for the housemates that got chosen to be put into hell, because it's senseless, because I couldn't vote for who I wanted. I can't remember who I went to vote for now, but the poll is a fix. The housemates going to hell is a fix. And it says one doesn't return on Sunday, but it's Sunday now and nothing's happened. Is that going to happen tomorrow? Is there going to be spoilers? Oh, I don't know, Big Brother. What are you doing to us? They told the housemates which ones were going to hell. Colleen started moaning about being locked up with Jedward straight away. Leave Jedward alone. Jedward would get no respect in that house. Jedward would get treated like dirt. It's lucky that Kim's come in to look after them. More of which later. So Chloe comes into the house. She went, "There's some toast." I can't do Geordie accent. Fuck, I wish I could. "There's some toast in the toaster. Eat the toast." And then she went, "Hello, Santa," to James C. He looked absolutely appalled. He just pretended that she wasn't there. And then she jumped on top of, it's not Barry the zebra, it's, I don't know, a lion or something. And she went, "If you get horny, rub a clit on you." What? Don't you mean rub your clit on something, or rub a clit on you? What? I don't think that makes gynecological sense, but she's a Geordie Shorer, so she probably knows better than me how it all works. Was that slut-shaming? No, I think it's okay. So back in hell, Colleen and Jasmine were bitching that Bianca's had an easy ride. She never gets picked for any of the tasks or anything. She don't get picked because the task things that you're being picked for is to, like, punish people. And Bianca's, like, a nice person who doesn't really do anything. So people don't bother to vote for her to punish her. But you should be glad, because on a vote to save, you're more likely to be voted to save than Bianca is, because you inspire more either love or hate or whatever. It's better than Bianca, who just inspires just a who? It's just nothing. So stop bitching. It just makes you look even worse. Callum was in the diary room trying to stage manage his mum's leaving. He's like, yeah. I'm very sad about it, Obviously, I love my mum very much, but, she's going to go do her and I'm going to do me, i.e. do Jasmine. But Jasmine was out of luck tonight because she's stuck in hell. Callum is in the main house with Chloe, saying she likes older men over 30. Callum's like,